Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while, but I promise you I've been super busy doing some other stuff. I'm just going to give you guys a live update of where I'm at in this lockdown, checking in with you guys to see where you're at, and playing with some brand new products that I've received in PR as well. So let's get straight into this video. Okay, let's get straight into my skin. Now my skin is feeling really dry and dull. I haven't applied anything on it today, so it will actually be really nice for me to just give it some hydration. So let's start off by applying the Purified Moisturiser by Mariella Skin. I'm just going to take a pump or two of this onto my hand, and then I'm just going to give it a little rub into my face. Oh, that smells so beautiful. Now I really wanted to make this video. Oh, is this like peppermint? No, it's something else. It smells so fresh and clean. So basically I wanted to make this video because I feel like, well, I don't feel like, I have been super quiet on YouTube, a little bit on Instagram as well, definitely on TikTok. I kind of abandoned my TikTok, and the reason for that is actually all behind the camera. I'm so excited to show you guys what I've been working on. It's still a little while away. We will get there eventually, and when we do, I am so excited to actually show you guys what I've been working on, because I've been working really hard, and I promise you I haven't been neglecting you guys. I have just been super busy doing some other stuff, which is really fun and exciting. So I'm going to start off by actually filling in my brows. I'm going to take the Napoleon Perdis Chocoholic, because now that I have dark hair, I can actually use this darker pencil. Just softly filling in the front. One thing I really struggle with doing on camera is my brows. I feel like I'm going to have to start filming after I filled them in, because it just really throws me. I'm just going to clean up this with a flat shader brush and just start to sharpen up around my brows just so they look a little cleaner. So now I'm actually going to take the Iconic London. This is the Brow Slick. I feel like this is like a soap brow. Whoa. Feels good. A little wet. Probably my fault. Nice. Cool. All right, I look a little crazy right now, so let's get into my eyes. So to start off with, I'm just going to apply a little bit of concealer. So I'm going to take my Giorgio Armani, I believe this is Luminous Silk, in this shade 3.75, which is probably a fraction lighter than I would have wanted to go, but that's okay. That's fine. So basically I wanted to make this video just to give you guys a little life update of where I'm at in lockdown, and I'd love to know where you guys are at too and how you're feeling. I feel like in March, when they stopped makeup artists from working, I was okay with it, obviously for the safety of my clients, myself and my team. I didn't want anyone to be at risk, or you know, I didn't really understand too much about what was going on, so I was totally fine with it. And I feel like after time went on, I feel like as time went on, I could have let this really affect me mentally, because of how hard I've worked for everything that I do in my job for the last 10 years. I feel like if I had have let it eat me alive, it could have. And it really sucks, and the reason why I wanted to make this video as well is because I know that so many other people and so many other businesses, not just makeup, have been really deeply affected by what's going on in the world, and it's probably something that we never ever thought that we would have had to even live through. And it's crazy to think that life as we know it is actually totally changed. So there was some time there where I was like, okay, I can feel sorry for myself, or I can focus all of my positive energy on something fun and creative, because I know that's what I actually love to do in my heart. We're going to start off by applying Hacked from the Ultraviolet palette from Urban Decay, and I'm just taking that on a 228. So back to what I was saying, I really feel like I had a choice where I could let it get to me and almost feel sorry for myself, in the sense of that, like, oh my god, what am I going to do with myself? Like, I love my job so much. I'm literally not allowed to work, and on top of not being allowed to work, there's no events anyway, and I don't know how long it's going to be before we can even go back to having events and life as we know it as such, because I really feel like it's never going to be the same. So I decided to focus all I feel like I'm yelling at you guys, I'm sorry. I decided to focus a lot of the energy that I had onto something really creative and positive. So that's why I'm so excited to show you guys what I've been working on. Like I said, it is a little while away. It's not, it's definitely not something that's coming tomorrow, but it's something that I have totally put my heart and soul in, and I cannot wait for you guys to see what it is. I'm going to swap palettes and go in with the 25D by Morphe, which is this one right here. So just taking the same brush and picking up the caramel shade, I'm just going to start to run it onto the outsides of my eye. So apart from working super hard on my little projects that I have coming up, actually not little, they're quite big. Apart from doing that, I have actually completely stopped baking. I feel like everyone started baking in lockdown number 1. Everyone was like, oh my god, look what I formulated in my blueberry muffins. No, none of that this time. Apart from actually sitting on my laptop and working, I'm actually just getting really frustrated that I can't leave the house. Although you are allowed to see your partner, so I have to be grateful for that, because obviously I can still see him, where I feel so sorry for some of my friends that are in long distance relationships and actually can't see their partner. So in a way, I am totally grateful for that. Now I'm just going to take this little buffing brush by Giorgio Armani, and I'm just going to pop it onto the outsides of my eye. I don't know how this is going to look. I'm just going to build up that pigment really nicely. I kind of want to make this super smoky today, so I'm just going to keep applying. So I'm really interested to find out how you guys are going during lockdown. So I was actually online the other day having a read of some of the mental health pages that I've been coming across lately, and I was really saddened to hear that the suicide rate was 76 more a week than COVID. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with the fact that we are totally locked in our houses and we're not allowed to do anything, and we've had that freedom taken away from us. And what has happened, it has totally multiplied someone's feeling of being alone. And it made me really sad to see that, because I just felt like, why isn't that something that's spoken about on the news? Like, we're hearing every single day about COVID, and I understand that, and that's fine, but why aren't we hearing about the fact that there are 76 more deaths a week than COVID by suicide? And I get that the government wants to lock us into our houses and stop the virus, but we're also increasing something else. And I just feel like it's really sad. So I'm just taking a flat shader brush and dipping into that little bit more of like a buttery amber shade and pressing that all over the eye. So that's why I want to continue to post some little inspirational quotes about self-love. And yeah, just trying to, I suppose, if someone's feeling down and reading it, maybe making their day. I posted the other day that I've been actually watching Friends before going to bed, and it has totally changed my thought process before I go to bed. Like, usually I'm on my phone and I'm looking at things and I'm reading things and I'm almost keeping myself awake. And honestly, by watching something funny, it has just totally changed my whole thought process going to bed. I wake up better, I sleep better. Sorry if I'm not talking too much about the products that I'm actually applying on my face. This one is the Marc Jacobs. It's a liquid liner. I'll put everything in the description box below. This is more of like a chatty video. I feel like I totally stuffed up that wing liner. Did I? Nah. Oh well, it's not like I'm going anywhere. I'm just going to dip back into the ultraviolet palette and pick up Digital. And I'm just going to go over that liner and smudge it out a little. I'm just going to apply that onto my lashes. So guys, if you are watching this video and feeling a little down about everything that's going on in the world, please feel free to send me a DM. I'm always here to chat. Whoa! I'm always here to chat. We'll get through it. We'll be okay. One day the world's gonna have to go back to normal. One day. Okay, it's time for some lashes now. I'm just going to throw on, these are the Minkco Lash A102. And I'm just going to take my bouquet glue. You know, I have to say, this lockdown number 2, I'm not feeling very inspired. You know, I'm not going for the isolation walks you saw me going on in the first lockdown. Whoa, these are a big curl. All right, I'm just going to clean up underneath my eyes now. I'm just going to take some Clinique Take the Day Off. I'm just using a cotton tip and going under and just cleaning up that area here. And then I always turn the cotton tip around. Okay, let's get into my skin now. For my skin today, I'm going to take the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Hydrating Primer. This is one of my favorite primers ever. It's just so silky on the skin and just feels so beautiful. I'm actually just going to apply it with this Shimmering Veil Quartz beauty brush. And I'm just going to paint it on. Now, as much as it is like really silky and soft, it actually is a little bit of a thicker formula. You can definitely see the way that it just glides onto my skin. Now, I feel like I haven't really updated you guys much on how my life is at the moment with really dark short hair. Oh, who would have thought life was this easy? So when we removed my extensions for maintenance, my sister was like, you are dreaming if you think I'm putting any bleach in your hair for a very long time. She said to me, you have to finish a whole bottle of your health vitamins and then I'll let you put some foils in your hair, and you have to take out your extensions as well, because over time you can have a little hair breakage happen when you are wearing tape extensions. It just made a lot of sense for me to actually just let my hair have a little breather, and the fact that we're not going anywhere is fine, because the whole reason I actually have extensions is to make my styles last longer, because without extensions my hair just drops after like 1 hour. So that's the reason why I actually love to wear them. Okay, it's time to go in with some concealer. So I'm taking the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, a little lighter in my foundation, actually a lot lighter. And I'm just going to use this technique here just to kind of lift. So having short hair has been so easy for me. It dries in like 20 minutes over my extensions never drying ever. Come to think of it, I can't believe I traveled Europe with that much hair in my head with that much heat. Especially in Dubai. The fact that I went to Dubai with hair like that, I'm just going to press over that concealer because it's a little bright for me. I'm just going to press over with my foundation brush just to give it a little warmth, and then it's just not so blocky, you know. Alright, we're going to set with the finishing powder in Remarkable by Zoeva, which is one of my favorites, with my sponge. Just really gently on the forehead because I don't like too much powder on the forehead. And just press that into my skin. Now I'm just going to firstly take a bullet brush and dip into this color right here. So we're going to go ahead and bronze my face. I'm just going to take my Radiant Bronze Light by Hourglass, which is one of my favorites, one of my favorite bronzers. And I'm just going to first place that down really lightly and gently. It's just going to give me a really soft contour to my face. Now I'm just going to take the Ultimate Contour Palette by Napoleon Perdis. Oh my god, this used to be my favorite product at Napoleon. I used to love the way the bronzer would sit. It's just really soft. I'm going to dip in pretty softly to the blush. And then to highlight, I'm actually going to take the Glow Patrol, which is apparently a brand new product from Napoleon. When I worked there was only 2 of these. There was the Bronze Patrol and the Blush Patrol. So now there's a Glow Patrol, hey, which has my name written all over it. Just applying that on the tops of the cheekbones. And it's just really given me a really soft, peachy, pearly glow, which I love. Now for the part of the tutorial everyone has been waiting for, the KKW Beauty lip liners. Okay, these are all the ones that, whoa. Okay, so these are the colors that I brought. Now I'm going to bring you guys in a little closer. I'm actually going to go ahead and use Kim's favorite, which is 1.5. I think I read that somewhere. Wow, so creamy and beautiful. Okay, 1.5 is my favorite. This is so creamy and so beautiful. And now I'm gonna go ahead and apply, I think we've got Nude 2, or we've got Nude 1. I'm gonna go with Nude 2. Then I'm going to mix in a little of Nude 1 because I feel like that's just a little bit pink. Bit light. I'm absolutely loving this color. So this is Nude 2 and Lip Pencil 1.5. I just feel like this is really beautiful colors mixed together. Probably a little light on my lips than I would usually go, but I still like it. I still think it's really pretty. Let's finish up by using the Soft Focus Setting Spray by Hourglass. Well, that is the end of the video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, but more so, I just really wanted to make this video to check in with you guys and see how you were feeling during lockdown 2.0. So I'm sending everyone my love, my light, lots of kisses for you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.